Welcome, Trade of the Day, brought to you by Day Trade the World. As always, it's going to be Amazon today, and really, there were a lot of opportunities out there. I like the casinos a heck of a lot. That was the first place I went to. There were some shorts. You had to be careful with those, but you knew the long was going to be in play if we had some continuation yesterday's trade. I mean, just unbelievable off CPIs. When I show you the 15-minute chart, you're just, googly eyes right down here when you're going 85 all the way up to a 98.5 top. And so when you're breaking out, and I'm not even bothering showing you way back when, last couple of weeks, because it is more or less about this consolidation up at the highs. 98.5, you got a 96 down there. Obviously, not much of an opportunity at that here today. And so at the open, I'm looking for anything that's going to show me signs of relative strength or relative weakness to give me a direction. Because when you have that big of a gap and that big of a move in yesterday's trade, I was open to the ideas of some shorts. But all I saw when you tested lower on Amazon was this little dip. It didn't quite get to that 96. And that's sort of the problem. Like it came pretty close to that 96 level, didn't quite get the fills down there for the dip buy. And at that point, okay, how do you get into a structured long? Well, you get a bit of a break, it tops out at 99 even, and then I come right back to yesterday's high. So when you're in the midst of a breakout, the first entry point I like if you don't have the break or you don't have the consolidation bottom is going to be previous high. Does it hold the previous high? That's exactly what we see on the first dip. Puts in a lower high. I don't take anything out. Didn't really have everything I wanted. Another test at that 98.5, previous day's high. This time, I do elect to scalp in the range thinking, well, if it's going to go sideways for a bit here, we'll go in and out and then wait for the break. And this is where you have to be a little bit patient. Because if you're going to break this consolidation, my expectation is you're going to see 100, and that's the next place that we get out, in front of that 100 level. At this point, you're looking at absolute jailbreak. I'm taking a 100 break and scalping it, and then I'm rinse and repeat, which is simply the next high, dip buy off that previous high, which is now 99.5, and then right up into that high of the day. I did have a VWAP trade that I wasn't in love with. And of course, as you can see right here, I chuckle about this because I told Sean this is going to happen. Taking out this 101. There's been a huge iceberg order up here. I did have a couple longs going into it, but the breakout now happening through this 101. Super strong name. The key was not only was it trending to the upside, but it was giving you simple technical entries on pullbacks and then giving you the move to the next level before it would even slow down. So that's a beautiful long trending trade. As always, there's always a place that I can do better. And I think it's pretty obvious. When I look at this last channel here, at that 99 consolidation and break higher, the 98.5, that's where it ended up holding up. So ignore VWAP. I should have been looking at this 98.5 to 99 for that re-entry point. Always got to be able to nitpick because it's not just about celebrating the wins, it's about how could you do better. And for me, getting into that thing at lunchtime when the market was pulling back, certainly the story. There's so many longs that have worked in the last couple of days. So I would like the question to be, A, how can you do better? How could you have more shares? How could you have more entry points into that trend? And then B, how can you get more trades in total in terms of finding these nice breakouts? So Amazon, this one worked out really well without even having it at 930. As always, check us out daily and check out that QR code below. Start your trading journey the right way at Day Trade the World.